What's going on, guys? This is Bruce with Gorilla X Retro Gaming. So today, man, I have the Odin 2 Pro. Now, I've been having this thing for a long time, and I think I did one video. I don't know if it was just an unboxing or maybe it was maybe it was a regular video that I did on this thing, like a regular review. But okay, so now I have Daijisho downloaded on this thing and working as my front end. And guys, when I tell y'all, even this weekend, man, I have been having so many problems with putting RetroArch on my handhelds, and I don't know if it's just that I'm tired, I'm missing steps and all this other kind of stuff. But I kind of got myself into a thing where I said, you know what? Until I learn RetroArch, I'm not gonna put no videos out. But that's really not what I was thinking, because sometimes I'll do that to myself because I'm frustrated. I'm like, man, I need to get this and I really need to learn this. But that wasn't really the case. That wasn't really the case of my thinking. But I did say this weekend I'm gonna buckle down and I'm gonna try to learn this. And when I say learn it, guys, I mean by learning how to do this without looking at videos, without looking at other type of other people's work and different stuff like that to learn this thing. RetroArch, and I'm gonna show y'all. I have another video that'll be coming out this week with I think it's the RetroArch Pocket 4 Pro. I think I'll be doing that one next. But here's the thing, guys. Like, this is as a content creator and as someone who loves handhelds and different stuff like that. Now I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, for me, I'm gonna be honest with you. See, and I guess it's not being lazying out and just kind of giving up on it. When even I heard Russ say he actually picked up a handheld, and because it was so hard to deal with, he put it down for like 3 years. Now I didn't do that, but here's the thing, guys. When I tell y'all RetroArch has so many components to it and so many things that you can do with this thing, man, and it's probably a 1,000 different things you can adjust with RetroArch. And I'm gonna just be honest with you guys, man. I go through some of that stuff and it look like Chinese to me, and that's one of the reasons why I always give Russ his props, man, because I can promise you guys, this is not the easiest thing to really deal with. RetroArch is not the easiest. Now, there is a deal out there named Lemuroid. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But I have used Lemuroid a number of times. But the fact is, Lemuroid gets it all right, man. It is truly simple. It is truly easy enough for someone to just pick up a retro handheld, put your games on there, and let that thing do its work. And it turns all of this stuff into it just makes it easier for the handheld owner. And it's not something that you have to be tweaking all of these different things, even though there's some things you can tweak in Lemuroid. But Lemuroid is simple enough for most people to just pick up and put their, you point the handheld to the ROM folder, and you point it to the BIOS folder. If you can do that, man, you can set Lemuroid up and it works perfectly, man. I love it because it's so simple. But at the same time, guys, when you're making videos and you want to use these type of front ends, you have to learn Lemuroid. You have to learn RetroArch, because RetroArch is what actually opens these games up. And now, of course, this one here, you can also put standalone emulators on here to work, and this will work as your front end with the standalone emulator, which is really good. And the standalone emulators, to me, is like a little bit easier to deal with. You still have to know a lot to try to get it tweaked and to get it running right, to get your games running right and stuff like that. So that one is hard too, but it's not as hard as RetroArch. And but I think just being able to go into RetroArch and work with it makes things a whole lot easier as someone who works with handhelds and love the gaming and stuff like that. I mean, so I'm gonna show you guys this thing, and I think I actually did a unboxing review on this thing. But just to let you guys know, we're gonna go over the different we ain't talking about accessories. We're gonna go over the stats on this thing. And y'all know I always get that. So I always get that wrong. But this is the Odin Pro 2. There actually is a Pro Max. There's a Pro Max. I didn't get the Pro Max because, like I said, I was listening to Russ with Retro Game Cores, and basically he was like, the Max is, I mean, if you want the extra power, you get up to 16 gigs of RAM and stuff like that, which makes a difference. But for what we're doing, 12 gigs. This thing has 12 gigs of RAM, and it does pretty much more than I needed to do, because like I tell you guys all the time, with me, I like retro games. I mean, I don't really do the AAA games like that, even though, yes, I play them on other handhelds, and I play them on my PlayStation 5 or my Xbox. I don't have no issues with that, but on a handheld, I really don't have to play no AAA games. So here we go. For this particular model of the Odin 2 Pro, it is the CPU. The CPU is a Qualcomm Cairo 64-bit, and so the GPU is Adreno 740. The RAMs on this particular one is 12 gigs. I'm sorry, it's 12 gigabytes. The storage is 256 gigabytes on this one. Then your screen is IPS LCD 6, 1920 by 1080p. It's a touchscreen, and guys, you can see the colors in this thing. The colors in here just really pops, and that's why so many people are high on this thing, because it's the perfect screen size, the perfect hand size. Look at how pretty this screen is, man. It's just one of those handhelds that a lot of handhelds just won't beat, especially for the price. Okay, so we looked at the storage, we looked at the screen. Video, it's got HDMI out plus display port, and it's got that mini micro. It's got the mini micro plug-in right here, and I do have both plug-ins, so you can play this thing on the TV too. You can hook up a controller to it and just play it on TV. You can consoleize it. So there you go. It's got Wi-Fi. It's got Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.3. The interface is USB 3.1 Type C, micro HDMI, the 3.5 millimeter audio jack also. The operating system is Android 13. Now check this out. The battery is an 8,000 milliamp hour battery. This thing stays, the sleep mode is exceptional on this thing. I've never seen it. I have left this thing on for 3 days and hit the button, well, of course I put it to sleep, but I hit the button, it comes back up, and you only lost maybe 2 or 3%. This thing is awesome, man. With that 8,000 milliamp hour battery, it does have active cooling right here. It does have active cooling. Let's see something. And the charging port is a 65 watt quick charge 5.0, and then the size is a 225 by 98 by 17 millimeters, and the weight of this handheld is 420 grams. Yeah, that thing upside down, man. And see these lights. I love these lights on here, man. You got the ones on the side, which the original Odin had this, but this thing here just looks amazing, man. And actually, it wasn't upside down; it just flipped on me. But this thing is amazing, guys. I'm gonna show y'all some of the games. We're gonna get into that now. This thing also comes. I mean, if you could purchase, and I'll give y'all the prices on this. They have the Odin 2 Super Dock is $48 today. It's $48 right now, and then they have you can get the screen protector for $6, and then the carrying case, which is amazing, guys. Y'all know I love the Odin cases, but I'm gonna show y'all another case later on. I love the Odin cases that come with this thing. Matter of fact, I ended up buying a couple extra ones for some other handhelds that I have, but they are just perfect for this handheld. And if you wanted to get that, they got an Odin 2 100-watt charger. They sell for $25, which is not bad price. And they got an Odin 2 TPU shell for like $15. So let's get into this, man. We looked at the stats and we looked at the good things about this thing, and we just looked. Oh, and I'm gonna tell y'all something else. They have a newer model case for this one. the Odin 2 carrying case is $12. It was 15. It's $12 now, so it's not bad. You got your Hall joysticks right here. This D-pad is nice. It's a little small for me. I would like for it to be a little bit bigger, but you know what I'm saying, man. This thing is almost perfect. You got your A, B, X, and Y buttons here. You got your select and your start. Select here, start here, and you got your just go back if you want to go back, and then your home button right here. So you know these bumpers are some of the best, and these triggers are some of the best. This thing is, like I said, man, it's made your charger and your 3.5 millimeter jack, and then you have two programmable buttons. Let me turn it this way. Two programmable buttons here in the back that you can program to do something, you know. And let me see. I think that's it. I think that's it for I/O. Your TF card is here. It's hidden inside of this little deal right here. Your power is here, and this is also a fingerprint sensor. You have a LED light here when you're charging, and you also have your volume rocker right here. So like I said, man, this thing is awesome, and I'll let you guys see what I have on here. I really wanted to fill it all the way up. Thomas Wave, I have 10 games. ColecoVision, I have 154. Dreamcast 86. Arcade, I got, and that's Final Burn Neo, I have 701. Sega Game Gear 245. Game Boy 840. Game Boy Advance 1021. Game Boy Color 535. No GameCube games, and I'll probably end up putting some on here. I love GameCube, man. But Sega Genesis, I got 89. Intellivision, I got 13. None for Atari Lynx. MAME, I got 43. Sega Master System 56. Nintendo 64 36. DS, Nintendo DS 60. Neo Geo 144. And Nintendo is 748. And let me see, yeah. And I got a lot of Neo Geo Pocket Color games that I'll put on here. So the next time I'll have some on here. PlayStation 2. I finally got me some PlayStation 2 games, so I'll put some on here for the next time. PSP, Zero, Arcade, PlayStation Portable Minis, and I love the minis, man. Those mini games are so fun. I still play them on my PSP. Sony PlayStation, I have 73 games. Sega Saturn Zero, which I need to put some Sega Saturns on here, because this can really show you guys this thing will run Sega Saturn like it's no problem with that 12 gigs of RAM. Super Nintendo Entertainment System 78. Switch Zero. TurboGrafx 16 0. Wii I got 24. And 3DS I got 28. I think Atari 2600, 654. Atari 5281. Atari 7800, 58. And back to Thomas Wave, we have 10. So yeah, man. And you see how pretty these front screens are. You can actually change those to something else if you want to download something different. But let's see. Let's start this thing out. Let's start out with the Thomas Wave, and see when you hit the A button, man. You go into your games. Here's your games right here. Let's do Dolphin Blue. I know everybody do Dolphin Blue, because Dolphin Blue actually it takes a lot to run this game, guys. So let's see what we got. Yeah, maybe something in the configurations on this one. Let me see something if I hit that A again. All right, so let's see something. I thought I looked at that thing I looked at most of these games to make sure, so a RetroArch isn't responding. Let's close the app. Let's go back. All right, let's see something. Let's see something here, guys. Well, that kind of happens. Let me see if I can find another one. Final Burn Neo is actually pretty easy to run. What is that? Airwolf. I used to like that game back in the days. I used to like it. I'm trying to find something that I had played before. Let's see. Let me go back up and see at the top you have shooter, fighting games, puzzle, platforms, and it has sports, racing, and yeah, you can actually go in there, and if you just want to see fighting games, it'll just show you fighting games. Let's see something here. Action fighter. See, I never played most of these games, but I did play 1943. Let me see if this one will key up. Okay. Listen to that sound, guys. Listen to the sound. Let me back this up a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's just back it up just a little bit. Alright, that should be good. Alright, let's add some some credits. We're going with the F-22 all day long. I like the way these planes fall out there on this game. When they get hit, they just go down. Listen to that sound, man. That thing is amazing. All right. Oh, yeah, I blew myself up. Now, this is one pretty game, guys. This thing is pretty. If I could stop killing myself. Oh man, I didn't even see that thing. You know how you supposed to get through all of that stuff, man. Boy, I tell you what, man. This is, look how pretty the screen is, guys. Look how pretty the screen is, man. Man, you died fast on this thing. Oh man, see, a lot of times when you're going after these power-ups. When you're going after the power-ups is when you get killed. But they have so many bullets coming from so many different places. Look at that. Look at that, man. I was in good position. This thing sound like you're playing on the arcade. Mm-hmm. Couldn't do nothing with that. All them things they shooting out. Now, can you imagine? Can you imagine playing this on a arcade? Steadily putting quarters in. Steadily putting quarters in. Okay, let's go to something else. Let's try something else. I think I'll go here. Let's get out of there. I know that's not the way you get out of that, but all right. I'm tired of moving. I need to move this thing around so much. Let me see something, guys. Let me see if I can back it up a little bit more. Y'all get a clear view of this thing. All right, let's try that. All right, let's go to another back out. Final burn has always been fun. Y'all know where I'm gonna go to. Let's look at this. Let's check this D-pad out. I think I put some extra games on here for foot. Look at this here, Rambo. I used to love this game, man. I know everybody probably Rambo 1 and 3. Everybody like, man, you know, Rambo was a pretty hard game. There we go. Rambo was a pretty hard game. Let's see something. Okay, so yeah, see, I put some extra Tecmo Bowl games on here, some hack ones, because people hack these things, man. Let's see, Tecmo. Let me see something. Let's go Tecmo Super Bowl 2. Now they never came out with no Tecmo Super Bowl 2. There was never a game like that. So let's see if it's gonna open up. Look like, nah, that book said no thank you. Let's go back in there. Close. Let me see if the original Super Bowl, select the playable item. So right here. There we go. Well, that's the original. I guess that hack one didn't want to come on, so it is what it is. Preseason. Never seen that in the corner. See something in the screen. Yeah, this D-pad off the chain, guys. I can feel it already. Very accurate. Get him. I got y'all running game. I got y'all running game sold up, bro. Sold up. Sold up. And I kicked the ball too short. Oh, that's a horrible throw. Man, why is he throwing the ball like that? I'm gonna have to depend on my running. And you know something I'm feeling with this D-pad is too loose. It's actually too loose, man. We could talk about perfect. We could talk about something being perfect. See this D-pad? Look at this right here. It's just too loose, man. In my opinion. Let's turn this up a little bit. Cause this thing got sound, guys. That's Craig Ironhead Haywood, guys. He did that in real life. He popped them off him in real life. I'm gonna turn it down so that's too loud. Now I feel like I'm talking over the thing. But yeah, he did that in real life, guys. He used to drag people, man. He was like him and Mike Allstar must have been brothers with different mothers, cause they used to just carry people with them, and then guys would be trying to tackle them sideways. I always say that because the guys would try to tackle them. They wouldn't get right in front of them, which was smart. But man, I tell you what, boy, when them two boys got a load of steam going, it was over for you. I'm gonna tell you guys, from A, I guess from A, B, C, D, and F, I probably would give this thing, this D-pad probably a B, because this D-pad is not the greatest, man. It's not the best that I played with, for sure. I mean, there's cheaper handhelds, but go get that ball, boy. Oh, y'all got it. Let them get it back. Let them get it back, man. We don't want to let Thurman get started, man, because he will leave you. I'm gonna play. We're gonna go to something else, cause got him. He thought he was gonna get a first down, cause he right there. Thought he would get a first. I don't play no games. My hitting is accurate. Let me see something, guys. I wanna turn this thing a little bit, because it's absolutely not where I need it to be. Okay, that's better. All right, so yeah, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. My back button is not working for whatever reason. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Let's try something else. PlayStation. Yeah, let's go with PlayStation. Yeah, man. Look how pretty this game art is. How pretty that game art is. Let me see something. Delta Force. Contra. Failed to load CD image. Well, it definitely looks like I got a lot of fixing to do on this thing, and I was actually just glad to get it going, to be quite honest with y'all guys. Look like a lot of them playing. Let me see. I'm gonna try one more on PlayStation and see what we got. You know what? This PlayStation might not play because I don't know. Yeah, see, I don't have no. I don't remember putting PlayStation games in here on this Under Digi show in RetroArch, and that's probably why none of those are playing. But that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Let's see what else we got. We got Super Nintendo. Let's see. Oh yeah. Old school classic, guys. I know most of you young guys that probably watching this thing, man. You probably, I don't know if you never played Miss Pac-Man. You might want to give it a try, guys. I'm 50 now, guys. I'm 50. So, of course, yeah, 50-year-old still playing video games. Man, I think I'll never stop playing video games. Pack boost, I like it on, always on. And then we're gonna go ahead and start. Give it a shot, guys. This is addictive. This is addictive gameplay. But you will lose, because my strategy, of course, is always to eat as many dots as I can. Couldn't get him. Oh. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, man. I hate it when I do good, and then next thing you know, you lose a man behind stupidity. And I think it make it harder. And this D-pad, like I said, guys, this D-pad is not the best. Do y'all know? Do y'all know I did that in the last game I played? I'm right there by the power pellet, and I go for the power pellet, but I'll get an extra man in this board, because once I eat these, hopefully I can eat all 4 of those ghosts, and I should be able to get an extra man. That's usually how it plays out. Oh man. Yeah, see the control, guys. The controls. Now I'm gonna probably say I wouldn't say that it's just the controls, man. I don't know if there's any lag in this game or what, but you know, I will say that this control. There you go. This controller is not the best, man. Yeah, see how I'm missing turns? See? Missing turns. I wasn't gonna catch him anyway, so go through there and get caught. This was in the arcade, guys. This is what it looked like in the arcade. Except that board didn't move up and down. The board was always, you know, I can put it on the mini. I can put it on the mini game and it'll show retro achievements, guys. That's shown in that left corner. It's really fun to have retro achievements, guys. It's really fun to have that. This is how I lose, man. That is actually how I lose. I'm missing so many different places, man. I'm missing so many different turns and stuff, you know. But I don't know, guys. This Odin Pro is really a nice handheld, man. And even to really talk about the D-pad, as y'all can see, this D-pad is not 100%. I mean, I would love to say it's 100%, but then I would be lying. That's what's gonna get me beat, guys. When I miss those turns and stuff like that, man, I done played games. Now I bet you if I hook a controller to this, if I hook one of my controllers to this, I guarantee you, man, I'll run through this game like it ain't nothing. Them boys moving fast too now. Oh, I'm gonna be screwed after this. Ah, man. Dang, that control, man. Golly. That control, dude. I ain't lying to you. That's crazy. Ah. Ah. Man, that's hard, guys. That's hard, man. I love this game, man. I love Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man. I love Miss Pac-Man better than I do Pac-Man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Miss Pac-Man has always been a lot more funner to me. I don't know if it's more colorful. I just always have liked Miss Pac-Man. Well, man, I hope y'all enjoyed some of the gameplay on this this AYN Odin 2 Pro. I'm gonna tell you guys. Let me see what the price is of it right quick before we get out of here. Just to show you guys if you wanted to purchase a Odin 2 right now from AYN, it's AYN Tech, AYNTEC Tech, AYNTech.com. You would go to if you just push AYN, if you just put AYN in a Google search bar, you'll see AYN come up. But the base model right now, let's see, the base model is, what's the price of the base model, guys? Come on now. What's the price of the base model? Now, soon as I click base, the price gone. Let me see something. Hold on one second. Let me go into the Odin 2. Let me see something. Let me see if they put the base, they don't have a price for the base. Let me see something. Okay, so the base is $299, which is not bad. And the base has 8 gigs of RAM. It has 8 gigs of RAM on it, the base model, which is not bad. I mean, I think the regular Odin, the Odin 1, which is $199, it has 8 gigs of RAM. The Pro has 12 gigs, guys, and then the Max has 16 gigs. The Pro is $369 on AYN. You can probably find this a little bit cheaper somewhere else. No, you can't. No, you can't, because actually, when I look, every time I look on AliExpress, it's about $500 still. And I think that's for the Pro model, which if you come to AYN and purchase it, you get it for $369, which is much better. The max with the 16 gigs of RAM is $459. So, that's a big difference from $299 to $459, but you're getting a lot more power. So and then they make really good handhelds, guys. I mean, you can see it for yourself. You can change these lights. You can change these lights to I think I saw like maybe 8 or 9 colors, but I'm sure you can change it to more than that. And it's touchscreen. This thing is not bad, guys. The speaker sound, this is actually really good speak. This is some of the best speakers I've heard on a handheld today. And pretty soon, I guess after I move, guys, I want to try to purchase a couple of those. It's another company, and I think AYN is attached to that company. But it's a little bit more expensive company, but they actually have some of their handhelds on sale for like $299, $269, $249. And I never owned one, so I can't even think of the name of the people. Right? Let me see something. What's the name of that company? I thought I attached them to my deal here, but evidently I didn't. But Yeah, they're a company that's attached to this company, so they both make really handhelds, really good handhelds. But yeah, we're gonna end this one, guys. You guys have any comments? Please leave your comments in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this thing. Don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe. Please share my videos, and don't forget, guys, hit that like button. And of course, if you want to join, this channel, you're welcome to join this channel. It would just help me to be able to purchase more equipment and more things that I can actually do videos on. But I appreciate you guys, man. Whether you're a paid subscriber or not, or paid subscriber, whether you're paying to be a part of this channel or not, I love y'all the same. I appreciate you guys. This is Bruce with Gorilla X Retro Gaming. I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Y'all be cool.